So when you face it, then you can break away from it. And he had an issue with bedwetting. I've gone back to a lifetime where I was also a part of Hitler's army.
Let's say I go back to a traumatic memory.
Okay.
And it can be in this lifetime as well, right?
Yes.
In my childhood.
Absolutely.
So the process is that I go back and heal it?
Yes.
Can you also
You
talk
go back.
Yeah.
You first face it. You actually face the whole thing again. You see it happen. So you face it. When you face it, then you feel it. And you feel it fully. It's not a very happy thing for a lot of people. But you've got to face it. And why you should face it? Because a lot of things will come from it which you may not have paid attention to. As a victim, you're facing something. But when you face it again in this journey, a lot more things appear.
Sure.
So when you face it, then you can break away from it. You face it, you feel it. Once you feel it, you allow yourself to break away from it.
Can you give me an example of any memory, any patient or client?
Okay. So I had this person who had come, and he had an issue with bedwetting. And he would be very embarrassed about it. And he would feel that, you can understand. So now, when we went back to his memories, we understood that he had a father who was extremely abusive with words.
Oh.
And would hit him. And he was so scared of his father that the moment his dad would enter the house, he would pee in his pants
Oh my God.
as a child. And he would be standing there, and then when his father would approach him, his father would look at him with disgusting eyes, like, you're not worthy, and, you. And he would not hit him. Now, this boy created this whole memory in his thing, wherein, first of all, my peeing in my pants avoids my father from hitting me.
It's a self-protection
Okay?
mechanism.
Yes. And then he grew up with this whole trauma. And when he was a teen, not even a teen, a young adult, that trauma got triggered in his adulthood life when he had an abusive boss.
Oh, the pattern.
Yes. And it restarted for him. And unfortunately, he also attracted an abusive spouse.
That's what happens.
So when you go back, now you face the whole thing again. You face the scene, you face your father, and you face yourself as that child. And then you go back and you tell that child that I'm grown up. I'm now mature. I'm wise. I'm there for you. And they face the father together and say to the father that you did whatever you had to. You did whatever you had to because of whatever reasons. But now I don't need to carry that energy anymore. So you face it, you feel the pain, and then you break away from that energy. And when you do so, you allow your father also the freedom.
You're basically, in a way, deleting that.
Letting go of that energy. You're releasing it. Remember, you're not forgiving. There's a difference between letting go and forgiving.
Okay.
As a child and a parent, the parent is always at a higher level than you. As a child, we don't have the power to forgive our parents. We are always going to be the younger one. And they're always going to be above.
So the adult who is basically going back with the child is defending the child in a way?
Not defending, but showing him the love that he lacked. He wanted to be protected. He didn't have someone to protect him. He wanted to be wanted, feel the wanting. he didn't have someone who could give him that. He wanted someone to say to him that you are beautiful, you're amazing, you're the best thing that could have happened to me. But he didn't have that.
So in this session, the therapist is healing and guiding it.
Guiding.
Like you are basically saying
Yes.
the words.
I'm asking you that can you allow yourself now to go back to a time where you feel so and so. And so we guide you through the whole journey. And then, of course, there's a conversation where you're letting me know what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're listening, what you're smelling. There's a constant conversation happening between you and me. Even when we're going into the past life, I will be guiding you through the past life. There was a past life which I saw where I was a dog.
Oh.
Okay, because I went with the intent of understanding my last life before my life as a human.
Oh. You consciously
went with the intent. And I went into that lifetime and saw myself as a mother dog who had just had 4 babies, and how she actually took care of them and what she did and how one of them died and one of them got lost and what her entire journey was.
Wow.
And how she was loyal, and she received also a lot of love from strangers.
And how many lifetimes did you have to go back? Because that's another aspect,
You don't know how many lifetimes you're going back unless you really do a research. I've gone back to a lifetime where I was also a part of Hitler's army.
What?
So,
Oh my God.
yes. And it was
How shocking was that?
It was. I actually had to wonder, okay, am I really there? But thanks to the fact that I know that, whatever comes, you've got to trust what comes. That's the basic. And the trust will come only if you believe. So first, you have to believe that whatever is coming to you for a purpose, for a reason.
Sure.
It's not just random. So when you go with that belief, then just trust what comes. Don't question. And the moment you trust it, then the whole vision will open up for you.
And what was the reason for the Hitler?
It's because of my love and hate relationship with discipline.
Oh, okay.
And I did a lot of my past life work, still not understanding why I'm still struggling with discipline. And so when I went again to understand this better, I did see myself as a predator, as one of the top army men in his army, who was very ruthless, overly disciplined, and would really hit people.
Oh.
Very ruthless. Yeah, very ruthless. I've seen myself really bad. But I was doing my job. I was
playing a role.
Yes, I was playing that role. I played it very well. I had the best people in my infantry who were the best of his men. So I saw myself of how I was when I played that role. And it was not a nice one.
How fascinating this is.
And so
My
I had
God.
to learn the lesson. I had to come back and I had to face what I had given.
True.
I had to receive it, to feel it.
And if I were to ask you, how many lifetimes have you seen till now?
18, 20
Wow.
on an average. Some of them are the ones which are most significant. So you would revisit them again and again for reasons. They have played the most significant role in your soul's journey. So you'd revisit them again and again.
Yeah, I mean, that brings me to another question, that how do I know that this is enough? In the sense that now I have healed and I don't need to go back to the regression.
You're never completely healed.
It's always an ongoing process.
It's always an ongoing process. It's never going to be like, oh, I'm done with.
Okay.
No, because there's always something that's going to happen There's always something that's going to come
So
up.
even now you take regressions?
Pretty often, whenever I get a chance, I like to. Now I can do it for myself. So it's a good practice to do for yourself when you are just sitting and you have a question. Rather than suffering over it, you can just ponder.
Yeah, that's another aspect, in fact, the self-hypnosis,
Yes.
which is so popular now with Brian Weiss and all these legends. What do you recommend for a person? Can that be a
with your-
starting point?
No, that can't be your starting point. Practice with your gurus, practice with your peers, practice a lot with guided meditations and guided hypnotism, whatever. I mean, sorry, that's the wrong word, but yes, practice. And then when you feel that, yes, you are probably prepared,
Yeah.
you can start doing it for yourself. And you'll know. As a practitioner, you will
Yeah.
know that am I able to do it. So you don't want to struggle. You want now to have an easier path. And if you want to do that, you'll automatically look for help.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so to start with, how do I identify the right therapist? Because again, it's so challenging.
You will be attracted to one.
Okay, it
You'll
comes to
find
you.
out, you look for someone, suddenly somebody will show up, and go with your intuition, go with your gut. The first feeling that you receive, just go with it. That's the thing. We don't go with the first intuition. We're always questioning, inquiring, doubting. Go with that first thing, Don't ponder over it. What do we say procrastinating? It's no use. Just go with it. If it's come to you, there's a reason why it's come to you. If the person is in front of you, there's a reason why that person is
You know when you know.
there. You know when you know.
Amazing. I mean, just to summarize on this segment, so do you feel like there's so much more need of therapists today who can offer this therapy, with regards to the demand and the kind of need that is there on the planet today? With so much suffering and mental health issues, and what's your perspective on it?
So now you're answering your own question that there's so much suffering, there's so much things. So don't we need it? It's not about more therapists. I know whenever I travel now, whenever I'm talking to friends, I'm going into gatherings, I'm going to get to suddenly I'm hearing that आजकल तो कोई भी बन रहा है therapist. आजकल तो nowadays there are so many around. These are dialogues which I would hear. So my point is good, no?
Yeah.
Isn't it good?
As long as they're authentic.
And the thing is, aren't we supposed to be self-equipped in healing?
For sure.
So even if I'm not a therapist, but if I have learned and studied, I can at least help myself.
Yeah.
So aren't we supposed to be, as human beings, the most intelligent species ever?
Yes.
So then aren't we supposed to be intelligent enough to help ourselves?
Totally. That's the end goal.
Now, when you want to help yourself, you will get educated, right? You will go and learn, you will study, you will do something about it. And when you do so, because you can't help yourself in that way, you would ask a peer. You would ask a guru. So the point is, imagine if each one of us starts learning, starts knowing ourselves better, won't we be a much more empathetic generation or species?
Yeah.
Rather than being mean and hateful towards each other, we would be more empathetic, more human. So why not?
I think it would be a start of a new world.
Why not?
A brighter world.
All I hear is we are dying, we are suffering, we are killing, we are being, the world is coming to an end. The world is like ending and restarting, ending. I always say this, there's only two things happening: creation and destruction. Creation and destruction. When there is destruction, there will be a new creation. And when there will be a new creation, there will be destruction.
True.
So it's just creation and destruction. You're birthing, you're dying, you're rebirthing. Birthing, you've got to die. You will die, you will rebirth.
And I think right now the planet is going through this transition from.
She is survived like forever. And it's not only her, there are many other planets. You are multidimensional. You're probably living on Earth and also on another planet at this very moment. So then you're actually reducing your value to something which is momentary. We are super beings.
I think right now we don't have a choice but to do this because we are moving into a 5-dimensional reality.
We do have a choice. We have a free will, no? As a soul.
I'm saying like, especially post-COVID, I think there's
It's
so
just
much of awareness
so
already.
much.
All we need is access to the right.
That's it. And when you seek, you receive.
Yeah.
So go, explore, stop being so fearful.